All right, what is up, everyone? OG over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. Today we should have a good show for you guys. Already got over 60 people joining us, so thank you guys so much for being here, taking the time out of your day to join Player Essence. So let's talk about this real quick, okay, guys? Let's talk about this. Dormant Nintendo franchises. We're going to be discussing that. So what I need from you guys is not just name a franchise. Like, we'll talk about them in just a bit. Don't just name a franchise and say, I want to see this come back. You got to tell me, think about it, okay? Why you want this franchise to come back and what new gameplay elements they can put back. Because I already know some of you guys are going to name the weirdest franchise. They need to bring back Ice Climbers. Well, you can't bring back Ice Climbers like how Ice Climbers was. So think about it, and then we'll talk about that in just a bit. So hopefully you enjoyed the music. Guys, the whole soundtrack that I played today was from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I saw some people saying, like, what's this from? What's this from? But it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So hopefully you enjoyed the music. And if you like it, go play and go listen to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But anyway, we're going to get into shout-outs first, guys. But I do want to mention, we are 10 away, 10 Elite Ninja, 10 YouTube members away from me licking a cartridge and also a brand new tournament. Every single time that we hit 10, we'll have a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament, $10 eShop card as well, excuse me, $10 eShop card as well. So we are 10 away from that Elite Ninja goal, guys. I know we can do it. I think a couple weeks ago I said hopefully we can get it done, or I think I said about a month ago, hopefully we can get it done in a couple weeks. It's taken a little bit longer, but we're almost there, only 10 away. Gets you access to all sorts of cool stuff, PE Ultimate, all of that good stuff. So you can click on the link right below you, or you can talk to one of the mods. One of the mods can link it as well, but we are only 10 away, so I'm hoping we can get there before Smash Ultimate comes out. That would be dope if we can get there, but I think once Smash Ultimate comes out, we'll get there. But anyway, we're close, and I'll lick a disgusting cartridge too. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into the shout-outs for today. Shout-outs to everybody watching. Yo, 65 people. Let's go. Let's keep it going. Let's start off here. Jonas Erickson. What's good, Jonas? How you doing today, man? Elite Ninja Jonas Erickson. Elite Ninja Party Man's here. Elite Ninja Tether Gaming is also here. It almost sounds like Kingdom Hearts music. Nah, it doesn't sound like Kingdom Hearts music at all, to be honest. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, completely different styles. Completely different styles. It doesn't sound like, I don't think there's really anything that sounds like. I don't think I've ever heard that comparison of Xenoblade music and Kingdom Hearts music. I think they sound very different. But that's just me. That's just me. If you were talking about the Xenoblade music, Tether. But no, I don't think there's really any similarities between the two. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Let's see. Silver Phantom LX, what's good? How you doing, Silver Phantom? Kofi K, shout out to Ninja Kofi K. How you doing today, man? MO says I still need to play the Torn expansion. Yeah, you need to play it. It's pretty good. Shout outs to, let's see here. I have one subscriber and I do nothing with my channel. I subscribe to you, party man. I subscribe to you. No, I'm joking. I don't know if I didn't know if you even had a channel that I can subscribe to. I just see you here. So shout outs to Prince Goros here. What's good, man? Let's see here. Markel Hawthorne, what's up, man? How's it going? How you doing today? Let's see here. Michael, what's up, Michael? How you doing? Gun Valkyrie, how you doing, man? Silver Phantom, once again. Kid Ratata, what's good? Kind of loud. Was the music kind of loud when it was going? Sorry about that, guys. If it was kind of loud, I'm sorry about that. I thought I turned it down to where it wasn't too loud, but apparently it was still too loud when I was talking. But anyway, sorry about that, guys. But it's not on anymore, so there you go. Let's see here. Odalius is good. Odalius is here. Luna F is here. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Keenan Parker, our lead ninja Keenan Parker is here. Travis Touchdown, what's up, man? You have to salt the cartridge first. That actually make it taste better, and I don't think you guys want that, do you? Let's see here. Braxton, what's good? Dank Meme, what is good? Ed Tenario, what's good, man? Jetty Plus, what's up? How you doing? Elite Ninja Jetty Plus is here. Bowsette is here. Michael, once again, is here. Hellspawn Ray is here. What's up? Party Man, once again. Asan, shout out to Elite Ninja Asan is here. Well, good to see you here, man. So thank you for the long-term support. Like always, 8 months. Going on that 1 year, that Red Angon badge. Let's go. Chad's Evansdale is here. You accidentally bought a 4K TV for Black Friday. My house is Reggie for Smash Ultimate. Okay, Chaz. Let's go. Jerry on XP is here. What's good? Tether Gaming once again. Onharo is here. What's good, man? Just got to the stream. You are just in time. We just started, so good stuff. I think I pretty much got everybody that said hi. If you want me to say hi, say something in the chat. Is it Muaji? Muaji is here. Backflip boy. Yeah. I guess that's my nickname from you. Oh man. Batman Hulk is here. Everyone is here. Almost everyone. Shout outs to Elite Ninja Fairy Tiger is here from the Viking Nation. What's good? Well, Michael, we can talk about that. We can talk about that, I guess, in the random part or whatever with the whole. I mean, I did a video on it, and like I said, I'm not gonna talk about it too much with the whole Smash Brothers leaking stuff because I already did a video on it. You guys can all go reference that and talk there if you guys want to hear my take or my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I already talked about it there, so I won't talk about it too much here. So there you go. That's the reason why I made it. I wasn't gonna make anything, but I was like, you know what, I gotta make a video. I gotta say something on it. So I said something on it, and that was that. Shout outs to T-Dude. T-Dude is here. T-Dude is here. PB is here. 10 days left for Smash Ultimate. Yes, 10 days left for Smash Ultimate. We did say that we're going to talk about Smash Ultimate, right? So I put that in the title. So, like, whatever. Well, I guess we'll talk about that. T Pianist is here. What's good? You haven't watched many live streams, but I really do enjoy daily videos. Hey, man, that's why I do both. If you're a live stream guy or a girl, you can come to the live streams. Hopefully you watch my videos as well. But if you can't make it to many live streams, then you can watch the videos. So awesome stuff. So good to see you here. I know you watch the videos, so good to see you actually here in a live stream. Thank you. Seahawks 24 Rule. What's up, man? It's a smash. Let's go. Let's see here. You said, oh, I know. I watched the video. Yeah, definitely. I'm just talking about. I know you watched the video. Because you said I hope Nintendo doesn't go to DRM route, and that's what I was saying in the video. So I know you watched it, Michael. I was just talking for the people who maybe haven't seen the video because all my videos, just to let you guys know, they all go up bright and early. This is done for the European users, so they can get a video at an acceptable time. And then it's also done for when you wake up before you go to school, before you go to work, whatever the case is. You have a video in your inbox. If you can't sleep, insomnia. If you're in the West Coast or if you're in the United States, or North America, South America, you should have a video by the time you wake up because they'll be up at 6 a.m. Eastern time or 3 a.m. Pacific time. So no matter where you live in the world, it might be lunch break for you in Europe or whatever, or Australia might be a little bit afternoon, you get a video at an acceptable time. You live here in the West, this side of the world, it's in your inbox or it's on the channel right when you wake up. So I think that works for everybody. That works for everybody. One video's at 3 a.m. and then another video's at 4 a.m. So if you're on the East Coast, it's 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. respectively. So yeah, really early. 2 videos really early in the morning. All right. So yeah. Let's go ahead and let's see any other people that I haven't said hi to. Is it Mecha Maniac? What's up, man? How you doing today? Good to see you here. Anthony Rudd, what's good? Good to see you here as well. Yeah, it's early, but at the same time, it's like you get the video no matter what, because if you're asleep, that's fine. As soon as you wake up, it'll be there. So you can get it out of the way, or you can watch it before before you have to go somewhere. Or if you're busy, or if you're like rushing to go to work or school or whatever the case is, you can just watch it on your lunch break. So no matter what, you'll have the video. Like, you don't have to say, okay, well, it's at 11 o'clock. I'm in school doing this. Like, you can either watch it when you wake up if you're not in a rush, or you can just watch it, like when you're on a lunch break or whatever the case is. And like I said, the goal was to get European users, like when they're on their lunch breaks, because it's like 12 o'clock, around noon, 1 for them, is so they can watch it. And then the goal was for, West Coast dudes or Western Hemisphere dudes, whatever, you can watch it as soon as you wake up or whatever it is, or whenever you get the chance, like during lunch or something like that. So I think it works better that way instead of doing it like, 12 o'clock like I had it before. Well, if you're, in Europe or whatever, it's 9 p.m. Maybe you've already went to sleep. You haven't got a video all day. There's been nothing, so that's the reason why I changed the timing. All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get into Arizona. Let's go. Shout out to Arizona, West Coast boys. Let's go ahead and get into some more of the what's it called, the actual main content here, dormant franchises. So I told you guys to think about it. A lot of you guys weren't putting stuff. Some of you guys did. So I've given you guys ample time to think about the dormant franchise you want to see. And this is leading into my video tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. guys. I got a cool video for you guys about dormant franchises and the 4 that I've listed. This was inspired by the Icarus, who was here yesterday, saying that Nintendo needs to diversify their games a little bit more. And I'm thinking, and I said, yeah, I agree. So I've got 4 franchises that I think, and I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna tell you guys my franchises and why. and what I think might make a comeback next year in 2019. But let me know the Dormant franchise that you think. And when I'm talking about Dormant, guys, I don't mean like Animal Crossing Dormant, like, which is like we haven't had a main one, even though it's like Amiibo Festival. I'm talking about like Kid Icarus Uprising. Haven't seen that in like 6 years, or like 6 years plus of just like radio silence, no re-releases, no anything like that. So what's the franchise that you would pick that you think is going to come back in 2019, and why? And how would they update it for modern standards? You can't just bring back the franchise and it plays like it played like Ghosts and Goblins or whatever the case is. But we're talking about Nintendo first party franchise, or even if you think that Nintendo's going to make a deal with an old school franchise that was on the Super Nintendo or was on the NES, and you can bring that back. So tag me at Player Essence, if you want me to read off your comment. If you don't tag me at Player Essence, I might not read off what you have to say. It might not catch my attention. Doesn't guarantee, I'm not saying that I won't read it, but I'm just saying if you don't tag me, then I might not see it. So tag me, and then I'll be able to see it and read off your comment. And you can definitely get your recognition. So let's see here. Jonas Erickson says, does ActRaiser count? Yeah, it counts. It would be an awesome game for a modern era. The God mode would be more advanced and skill-based, in which you eventually could create mountains, etc. Okay. Ghouls and ghosts. Yeah, ghouls, ghosts, and goblins, whatever. Ghouls and ghosts. My bad. Sorry about that. I was playing, me and my brother were playing that game. That game sucks. I hate that game. I honestly hate the ghouls and ghosts. Gosh, it's on the NES. Nintendo, that game sucks. I absolutely hate that game. And I mean, it sucks as it's like blisteringly hard. Like, it's ridiculously hard for like no reason outside of it being that. Like, oh my gosh, I hate that game. Dude, I couldn't get past the first part. Like, I was like, I know when I was a kid I got past the first part, but like I was playing, dude, I couldn't get past the first freaking part, man. Like the first part, like, it took all my energy, like, just to get past like the freaking devil dude that's swooping on you at the beginning. Like, Jesus, man. Ghosts and Goblins too, whatever. I'm talking about the one on the NES, dude. Jesus, man. Does any, like, have any of you guys actually beat that game for real? Like, not using like the Nintendo Virtual Console type of thing, to where like you can like put restore points. Has anybody actually recently legit beat that game like how it was old school? Like how it was old school. Has anybody done that recently? Let's see. I want to see Kid Icarus needs to make a comeback. A Switch version with better controls. Okay, Silver Phantom. That sounds like a good idea. T Pianist says, I'm too busy for the current games. I just played Zelda for the first time this year. Honestly, I'm good. I don't need too many franchises. All right. Well, T Pianist is a bit behind, but he's still enjoying his time playing games. T Dude says, I really want Nintendo to bring back Urban Champion, possibly a rated T version. Okay, Urban Champion. That's old school. Sega's Seaman Labo. Rotten Tanuki, I don't know about all that, man. That might be a little too much. Seahawks Rules says, places, in case you missed it, Snowboard Kids, but it's not coming back. I loved it. It was like Mario Kart. Yeah, Snowboard Kids is actually pretty cool. It would be nice to see it come back, but yeah, I don't know if it's coming back. Michael says, Parsons, does the Mother series count? I don't know too much, but I know people want Mother 3. The Mother series does count. The Mother series does count because the last time that we even got a Mother game or an Earthbound game in the West was Earthbound in like, what, 95, right? That's when that game came out, 95. So it's been like 20 years. Mother 3 never came out to like the rest of us and the rest of the world, although it came out officially in Japan in 2006. You can play Mother 3 though in English if you want to play it in English. You can. It's been fully translated, and a really good translation, by the way, like an accurate, good translation. So you can play it, but it's still not officially released in like a feasible manner for many people, you know. Let's see here. Gun Valkyrie says the mysterious Miramase Castle and Star Tropics. Okay, well, guys, I just said not to do this. I just said don't just list franchises and then don't, like, how would you modernize? How would you got to bring back? You got to give me some more meat. That's just bare bones. It's like, okay, Mysterious Mirror Monster Castle. Okay, well, what type of game would it be? Would it be the same 2D weirdo looking type of game Mirror Monster Castle is or whatever? Or would Star Tropics be the same stupid jumping that you do from, like, is that what you guys want to do in the modern age of gaming? You want to jump from platform and use a stupid yo-yo? Like, how would you modernize that? What would be the gameplay mechanics that you would bring? Because Star Tropics, the way that it's built right now at this point, would absolutely flop. And my alarm just went insane. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, so you guys got to give me a little bit more than that, because I'm looking at Star Tropics. I'm like, this game is silly. And I played Star Tropics back in the day. This game is silly and wouldn't work in today's day. So you got to tell me what they would do. Like we were talking about Zelda 2 the other day. It's like, I don't want to play like a remake of Zelda 2 and it literally plays exactly the same, but with good graphics. Is that what you guys want, where you're like, it's awkwardly going back and forth and you're going and hitting people in like block low, high, low, high? Is that what you guys want if a Zelda 2 came back? I said, no, that would be dumb. It needs to be like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where they take, you know, make it into a real 3D action RPG if they're going to bring back Zelda 2. So you got to give me some gameplay mechanics. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, or unless you guys want to see a really like realistic guy, like jumping, like a really realistic graphics of a guy jumping from platform to platform and throwing a yo-yo. All right, so let's see here. Jonas Erickson says the Ghost and Ghouls game is just too hard. I think I got to level 3. Music is good though. Yeah. Marco Hawthorne says Eternal Darkness. Nintendo needs more mature titles on their platform, and I feel an exclusive horror game like that can draw more people in. I don't know if they'll draw more people in, because that was the whole thing that Nintendo tried to do with the GameCube. We said, oh, we need more mature games to draw more people in, and they went after that. They got Eternal Darkness, they got Resident Evil. They went out there and got so many of these different, you know, mature themed games to play on the GameCube, and that didn't draw more people in. I think good games draw people in more, first and foremost. So I think that if Nintendo's going to bring back Eternal Darkness, it's not to try to get some type of fake hardcore audience, because when you talk about mature games, all you do is just split the amount of people that can buy your games in general. Like you already screw yourself because the game's rated mature. So if you're 15 years old, you can't go in the US, you can't go buy that game. So, oh well, and if your mom isn't going to buy it for you, if your dad isn't going to buy it for you, then that's that. So I don't think that's going to draw more people in. Mature games actually push more people away. That's the reason why Sony makes a lot of their games, if they can, they make them rated teen. For example, Uncharted. That's not rated M, that's rated teen. I know God of War is rated M, but you can't get past that. But like, you know, Sony tries to do teen, like Infamous, a lot of their games rated teen, to try to get it to where you can be as low as, you know, 12 or 11 years old buying the game. So I don't think that's going to draw more people in. If anything, that's just going to make the fake people out there that say mature, you know, make them talk a little bit more. That doesn't mean it's going to draw more people in. But I do think that if Eternal Darkness was the comeback, it'd be good just because it'd be good to bring back because it's a good game. I don't think there's any type of that other, oh, well, it'll draw more people in, it'll get more, no. Eternal Darkness is Eternal Darkness. It wasn't popular back then. It's not going to be popular now. And if they brought it back out, it's not going to bring more people outside of what they did that already, and it didn't work. So I'm not going to sit here and go that far, but I will say that if Eternal Darkness is a very good game, and I don't think it should be brought back for the full sense of let's have a mature game. You know, for that narrative, you know, that's dumb. I don't think you should ever do that. I think it should just be brought back because it was a good game, not because there's a freaking M on the box, you know. Let's see here. Travis Session says Wave Race. I just bought some I just want some pretty water to look at. Also some decent racing, not relying on items like Mario Kart. Doesn't need modernization. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Wave Race definitely does not need modernization at all. It can still play, although I do think that it needs a little bit more modes and like online. I mean, that type of modernization, right? So it still needs like online play. It would need a little bit more content than the original Wave Race and Blue Storm did have. But yeah, that'd be great, man. That'd be great. I'd like a full like RPG campaign mode. I think that'd be cool if you can like get new parts, upgrade your boat, do all that stuff like that. But I don't think Nintendo, even if Nintendo brought back Wave Race, I don't think they would do that. I don't think they'd do that at all. Yo, shout outs to Jonas Erickson with the first tip. The first donation, more like it. First donation of the stream. Shout outs to Jonas. I appreciate that. The Viking Nation. With the $5 donation, he says, speaking of ActRaiser, let's play some music from the game. ActRaiser Symphonic Suite Birth of the People offering. Shout outs, man. Okay. Jonas, let me get you up on the leaderboard here. Let me get you on the top stream ninja. So thank you so much. I appreciate that, homie. And shout outs to the Viking Nation once again. you will be recognized. For some reason, this is not letting me. Okay, there you go. Streamlabs. Let's go, Streamlabs. Jonas E. Viking is up. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. And let me get your music. Let me get your music that you want me to play. No, that's not it. That is not it. I clicked on my mortgage payment. That like I got on like one of the bookmarks. I'm like, no, that's not till in a little bit. All right, so let's see here. Act Razor. Symphonic Suite. All right. Symphonic Suite, Birth of the People. Okay, here we go. Offering. Got it. All right. So let me know how this sounds, guys. Once I like, hold up. All right. So can you guys hear it just fine? Is it too loud? Because I remember it was at this part too loud, or earlier you guys were saying, some of you guys were saying it was too loud. So how's this? Ali with the subscription. Thank you so much, Ali. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player X. Everybody in chat, please welcome Ali. Also give some shout outs to Jonas Erickson for the $5 donation, becoming the top stream ninja. Let's see here. What else you guys got for me? I know I'm behind a little bit now. Let's see here. Kid Ratata says Fossil Fighters, online multiplayer trading fossils and do it third person with limited open world. That sounds like a good idea, Kid Ratata. Travis, I already talked with Travis Touchdown. Tether Gaming says, I like to see Mario Strikers make a comeback with expanded online mode like tennis aces. Mario Strikers, when was the last time that we saw that? It's been a while, right? That's a Mario Sports franchise, so I guess that's kind of dormant, but it's still like a Mario Sports franchise. But I see what you're saying. M. Williams says, Konami should work with Nintendo to bring back Skate or Die with multiplayer combat on skateboards in an urban environment. I don't know how much marketability you have with that type of game in today's day, but yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Skate or Die has been dead for a long time. Gundockery says, the Star Tropics, turn Star Tropics into a battle royale, and the only weapon you have is a yo-yo. For some reason, I think people would like that. Sub-Zero 82 says, places I have two. F-Zero, where in the Switch version there is an updated roster RPG like elements for upgrading your craft and anime style cutscenes to tell the story of Zero. Okay, that'd be cool. Dawson 31 says, hey OJ, just got here. We counting F-Zero as a dormant game? Yeah, that's like the definition of a dormant. Like, we haven't seen F-Zero in more than 10 years. So absolutely it's dormant. What's up, Aron? Dina says Wave Racer. Okay, guys, you guys are just giving me just blanket. You have to tell me a franchise and then tell me why. I'm not gonna read off any more. Guys, we need to have good discussion, not just name a game. Like, that doesn't do anything. A lot of these games are old that you guys are naming. I need to have a little bit more substance, put a little bit more meat on it. I know you guys don't talk like this when you guys are talking with your friends about a game. You don't just say, if your friend says, hey man, what are you looking for? Like, what would you like to see out of a Wave Race? Or what would you like to see out of, I don't know, Eternal Darkness? Or what would you like to see out of this? You don't just say the game, and then that's it. Give me a little bit more so I can kind of, you know, talk about it a little bit more. Let's see. Yo, what's up, the Emperor? It says Golden Sun, period, bruh. What's up, Emperor? How you doing today, man? But you gotta give me, why do you want to see Golden Sun come back? Well, no, Golden Sun, that makes sense because Golden Sun is just a classic RPG, so you don't have to change the formula much. So I can understand just saying Golden Sun. That makes sense. But if you're saying like Ice Climbers, or if you're saying like Knights, okay, so is Knights gonna be simply a game where you just fly side to side and just do loops? Like, give me some more, like, especially with the older games, give me a little bit more what they can do. Even if you're talking about Wave Race, you're talking about that, like, what would you like to see with the modes, the features? It's gotta be a little bit more. Hopefully Nintendo's watching, they give us some ideas here. Let's see here, Golden Sun Octopath style. I don't know if I want Golden Sun and Octopath style. I'll be honest, I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do. I think I would like to see Golden Sun as like a modern, like anime style RPG, you know. Dark Dawn had kind of 3D anime type of deal. I don't really know Dark Dawn's art style. It was really unappealing when I first saw Dark Dawn. But I thought the graphics were good though. I thought they were good, but I didn't know if that was like what they were trying to do, but I guess it was. But yeah, I think Golden Sun, I don't want to see it like sprites like Octopath. I really don't. I think that's going backwards for that franchise. Octopath is Octopath, and I don't want to see a bunch of Octopath clones. I think Golden Sun can make its own, like imagine like an art style kind of like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, maybe something like that. 3D but like anime aesthetic. So I'm thinking maybe more something like that for Golden Sun, not like Octopath Clone, you know. Let's see here. What's up, Ali? Finally able to join the stream. Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. Is it Ali or Ali? I think it's Ali or Ali, one of those two. Shout outs, man. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Nemonaro says places Mana series, but maybe an open world like Xenoblade. Well, if you look at the Mana series beforehand, Mana series was like the open world RPG before there was like open world RPGs. You used to get into the cannon and shoot and go and flip and then kind of go to different sections. But they had this huge, you know, not completely open world, but open world-ish. It was like that. That's why when I played Secret of Mana, there was nothing else like Secret of Mana back on the Super Nintendo. It was the most unique RPG. One of the most unique RPGs that I've ever played, because it was the first RPG ever that I can recall that had multiplayer, and not just 2 players, but up to 3 players of multiplayer, which we did play with the Super Nintendo multi-tap, and that was freaking amazing, just going around and playing Secret of Mana, you know, like that. So, I mean, I would love for them to bring back Secret of Mana and completely do it in a new way, but looking at the remake of Secret of Mana, that pretty much tells you what Square Enix thinks about that franchise. You're done. It's almost dead. Secret of Mana to me is almost pretty much dead. And Square Enix is just like, well, we tried. It didn't work. Well, they think that they tried. They didn't really try. But they're thinking, we tried. It didn't work. Well, let's move on. Oh, Tomb Raider. Oh, all this other junk. You know, Final Fantasy. You got Final Fantasy. That's what Square Enix is pretty much saying at this point. Final Fantasy. Just take Final Fantasy. That's pretty much what Square Enix says. So we're gonna make it Final Fantasy today, guys, huh? All right. So who wants Final Fantasy? Anybody want Final Fantasy? Take a Final Fantasy over here. Final Fantasy. Anybody want Final Fantasy? Huh? Some FF for you. Oprah, you get a Final Fantasy. You get a Final Fantasy. And you get a Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, I'm going up. I'm going on a little bit of a rant. Anyway, Ashoka Tano donated $1.99 through Super Chat and has no message. So thank you so much, Tano. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see here. Kid Vitata says Big Brain Academy with online versus matches and reference from a lot of Nintendo IPs. That'd be kind of interesting, right? O'Hara says, I think a new Ice Climbers would work well as a vertical 3D platformer with lots of optional co-op mechanics where you can fling Popo and Nana around and maybe pull off some crazy stuff. You know what I think Ice Climbers would work as? I think Ice Climbers would work as a, like that, right? But I also think it'd be like Kirby. Take the Kirby engine, take what Kirby was, and then just make an Ice Climbers game out of what Kirby was. I mean, obviously you don't want to make it like the Friends and all that, but just make it 2D side scroller, then with vertical scrolling levels as well. So, you know, 3D models, whatever, you know, but and then like in the same type of like that, and like, you know, make icy levels, whatever the case is, enemies that you just bash, side scroller, and then you can also go up too. So you have levels that are just constantly moving up, and you have to just move up and up. I think that would be cool for like a, you know, more of a like the budget range of like a Kirby, you know, Star Allies. So I think that would work. That would definitely work. Let's see here. I want the old Final Fantasy games on Switch. I know, but I'm just saying Square Enix, all they think about is Final Fantasy. Like, they don't, when it comes to RPGs, it's like Final Fantasy forever. And then like, what about Chrono Trigger? No. What about Chrono Cross? No. What about Secret of Mana? No. Can we get anything outside of Final Fantasy? No. Oh man, that's what Square Enix does, dude. Let's see here. Michael O'Brien says, players, I'm breaking your rule and doing something dangerous before December 7th. Flying to New York on Tuesday. Look, man, you got to do what you got to do. Just you got to do what you got to do. You know, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm praying for you, my boy. I think you'll be okay, though, man. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. My day's going good. Teflon, my day's going good, man. How are you doing today? Jonas Erickson says, regarding F-Zero, aren't we... Hold up, I'll ask your message. Aren't we expecting to see Retro Studios to release an F-Zero game using Star Fox? 2 Dormant games in one? Yeah, there's some expectations, but it's not an F-Zero game. It was described as more as like Diddy Kong Racing with the style, but I guess the speed like a F-Zero. So that's what people have been talked about, you know. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Michael says, I'm not sure if this counts, but I would want GoldenEye back with multiplayer like Call of Duty, upgraded graphics, and all of that. Okay. But GoldenEye, I guess, but that'd be difficult to bring back because of the licensing and all that. Guys, I do want to mention, I am going to put up a note here. At 2 o'clock, I will have a short intermission of the stream, so you guys can go make a sandwich or something. I will have a short intermission. I've got to make a phone call, a very important phone call. And trust me, guys, I've never done this before, but I've got to make a very important phone call at 2 o'clock. I can't say what it's for, but you guys already, you know, I got to make an important phone call, legal stuff. So I will have a little bit of an intermission. I'll play some music. I'll play a cool little Final Fantasy screen for you guys or something. Okay, and we will have some music so you guys can chill out. You guys can think of some more ideas, talk amongst yourselves. Like I said, but I'll probably stop it at around like 1. I won't stop the stream though. The stream will continue playing. You guys can continue to think of some good ideas, and I'll probably take maybe at the max, I'll be on the phone for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, 5 to 10 minutes at the max. So I am going to be doing that at 2 o'clock. Okay, so right before like probably like 1:58 or so, we'll put up the screen. We'll throw on some music for you guys. We'll probably go back to the Xenoblade 2 soundtrack, and then you guys can talk amongst yourself, and I'll be right back after the phone call. Okay. No chair essence, no chair essence. I'll have a screen for you guys. I'll have a screen for you guys playing some music or something. I'll have a screen for you guys, so it'll be all good. No chair essence. Yeah, I know adult stuff, guys. I know it sucks. I can't stand adult stuff, but it is what it is. So let's continue on here, guys. So just want to let you guys know. Let me go ahead and let me make a note of that on here as well. So let me make a text so you guys, so people that are hopping into the stream late, they'll know what's going on here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we will be having a short intermission at 2 p.m. at 2 p.m. today. So I'll go ahead and put that. There you go. So everybody can at least see it. Short intermission at 2 p.m. today, guys. So yeah, 2 p.m. PT. All right, so let's continue on here. Sonic Adventure 3 players, and Spider-Man convinced me Spider-Man convinced me momentum-based collectathoning and time trialing feels good. Okay. Sonic Adventure 3, Spider-Man. Okay, Sonic Adventure 3. Okay, well, we'll see about that. Michael O'Brien says, I would love a new Rogue Squadron. Love those games so much. Yeah, well, EA has those things, right? Star Wars. So I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Let's see here. Chief Screaming Chicken says, Tingle's Rose Rupee Land. Nintendo needs more of these goofy comedy games in the West. I don't know if Nintendo needs more of something like that. But yeah, man, I don't know if they need it, but I mean, I guess it would be nice, but I don't think they need it. Let's see here. Mother 3 finally releasing a new Earthbound game. Well, I don't know about all that. Like I said, I'll talk about that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Let's see. Marvelous Treasure Island. I don't want a remake, but rather a localized / translated version of the Switch eShop. It's Anuma's first game. Ooh, okay. Well, maybe that's something that maybe Nintendo can bring about. Alonzo, I'm doing good, man. How are you doing today? Let's see here. Cloud Strife says, I want to see Ice Climbers, Dragon Quest Builders style RPG elements, objectives, open world building, destruction. You know what? That's actually a really good idea, dude. Cloud Strife. That's actually a really good idea. I think that could definitely work, but like make it like in an icy type of atmosphere, right? Make it in like Alaska. No, make it to where it's like something like that, right? Or not Alaska, but like the North Pole or South Pole or something like that, right? Where they're like, you're in like an ice cavern or something, or you're like in ice caverns where you can go out in dungeon, you have to collect resources, material, come back, you got Nana and Popo. Yo, that'd be dope, dude. I'd be completely down for that. Igloo builders, yeah, man. That's one of the best ideas for anybody saying ice climbers. That's better than my idea when I said that they should bring it back in like a Kirby Star Allies type of deal, 2D platformer with some, and then somebody else said vertical scrolling levels. I think that's probably a better idea. But I don't know if Nintendo would do something like that. Nintendo doesn't specialize in games like that, like for the most part. Does Nintendo have any games like a Minecraft or Dragon Quest Builders? I'm trying to think. I don't think they do. So it's something that they'd have to get somebody else to do, right? Maybe you get the Dragon Quest Builders team to do it, but I don't think they have anything like that. So, well, vertically is, well, Dragon Quest Builders 2 vertically, yeah, definitely. But we were talking about like vertically in like a 2D like platforming sense, you know. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is like Minecraft in the survival elements. Nah, I mean kind of, but it's not really. You don't really put it in that same category. You know, you don't really put it in that same category though. Shout outs to Robert. Robert with the donation. Shout outs to the Viking Nation. Let's go, Robert. Extending his lead for top weekly ninja with a $3 donation and says, awesome weather in Sweden right now. 14 Fahrenheit or 11 Celsius. Hashtag Sub-Zero Viking, dude. That is cold. That is cold. Oh my gosh, that is cold. Oh, it's cold. Oh man. Shout outs to Robert, man. Shout outs to Lead Ninja Robert, Hokage's right hand man in the stream today. Also, like I said, weekly top ninja too. So thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate that. The Lufia series would be awesome for a revival. Well, what would you bring back? Like Lufia series is based off of old school RPGs. So what would you do with the like what type of formula would it take? Like what would be the type of game that you would model it off after, like in a modern sense? Like what would be the closest resemblance with the Lufia series, which I did play Lufia 1 and Lufia 2. Good games, but those are very old school. I'm not sure how many people go back and play those games at this point. So what would you model it after? Like what would be a modern game that it would look like or that it would play like? A new Punch-Out game with online matches and story. I honestly feel Nintendo doesn't want to do Punch-Out because of the stereotypes in the game and today's sensitivity with stuff like that. I honestly feel that's one of the reasons why Punch-Out might not ever make a comeback. Because they don't want to do stereotypes like that. Like in today's online sense, dude, the stereotypes are definitely going to draw a little bit of backlash. I mean, I just think that's one of the reasons why Nintendo doesn't want to do Punch-Out. We might never get another Punch-Out again, man. Yeah, we're discussing dormant franchises. So if you want to see a franchise come back, Crit Astra, tag me and tell me what franchise it is, dormant Nintendo franchise, or dormant franchise that was on a Nintendo platform, what franchise it was and why you want to see it come back, and like some of the new gameplay mechanics that you'd put into it. So yeah. 4 Kids was more racist than Punch-Out. It's not about being racist. I don't think Punch-Out is racist. You know, like it's not racist. It's just like I said, racially insensitive would probably be the word to describe it in today's sense. It's just I'm not sure if Nintendo wants to go down that route. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, and even with they even have like you hit like one of the dudes, like sushi pops out of his head, like, or like, what is it, like the French dude Glass Joe, like he's like, you know, the Bagat or whatever, like Disco Kid is like a flamboyant black dude, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, there's a lot of stereotypes in there. Not that I have a problem with that. I like Punch-Out on the Wii. I think it's funny. I think it's cool, like, but I'm just not sure Nintendo wants to deal with that in today's atmosphere. That's all I'm trying to say. Dom Flamenco, like the Rose, and like the stereotypes are insane. Nothing too crazy, but yo, the stereotypes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, exactly. Glass Tiger and the flashing turban, like, you know, he's dude like rides on like a freaking like a, what is it, like a flying carpet, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And like a tiger and all this stuff, man. Like, I don't know, dude. Piston Hondo. I know it's even with Japanese with Japanese as well, but it's just like, how about Soto Popinski or whatever, dude? Like the like, you know, like the drunk Russian guy, you know? So it's just like same thing. Oh, and dude, the worst is who's the Irish dude? That's a new character they added, right? That's probably the worst. Like, You're gonna have Conor McGregor suing Nintendo for the Irish guy. Oh my gosh. So I just don't know if Nintendo wants to go down that route, man. Shout outs to the new member, Michael. Let's go, Michael, hitting us with that membership. Thank you so much, Michael. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village, where you are one of the elites. In a bit, Itachi will be here with Amaterasu to burn through us all. But thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes. And of course, you have access to the PE Ultimate, where we play games as a community, and our private Discord as well. Here we go. There you go. The Sharingan is here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And yeah, make sure you check out the community tab on the main page. Get into our Discord. Read the rules. Once you get into the Discord, read the rules first, and then feel free to join in the multiplayer games. And also, you can talk with me on our multiplayer game nights with PE Ultimate. Last night, we did Warframe. Ton of fun. So shout out to everybody who came out to the Warframe stream. That was freaking dope, dude. We boosted. Oh my god, I boosted so much. So we're gonna be having more Warframe streams. We're gonna be having more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So thank you so much, man. We are now only 9 away from our Elite Ninja goal. So thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. So let's go in. How do you become a member? Mods. Let this man know how to become a member. We are about to take an intermission, guys. I'm gonna take an intermission, so I guess we can, like I said, we can go over that real quick, and then we'll get right back to you guys' thoughts on this. So basically, it's actually pretty easy to become a member. If you go to the main channel page, all you got to do is just click on this button right here, and you can become a member. And it gives you the emotes that you get and the perks, and also a badge. Although I'll be changing that to a Sharingan badge. But yeah, that's basically how you become a member. And you can do that right there, or you can do it, I guess, right below you, depending on what you're watching it on. And there's also a link. It says emotes. There's a link in the description as well. So, so yeah. All right, so let's continue on here, guys. I think I'm gonna stop right around 158 or so for the intermission. And let me put it back to where you guys can actually see me. Display capture. All right, there you go. So I think mods can also link it for mobile users too. There's a mobile link in the description. So if a mod can actually look at the description and link that in the chat, that'd be great. Shout out to Michael. Thank you, man. Appreciate the subscription. Let's see here. What else you guys got for me, man? Brad Hutch says, I want Spartan Total Warrior to come back. I played it on the PS2, but it was on the GameCube, and it's still to this day my favorite game of all time. Okay. Okay. Spartan Total Warrior. Favorite game of all time. I need to check it out. Check it out, man. PS2 and GameCube, huh? Okay. Beautiful Joe would be nice. Yeah, Beautiful Joe would be fantastic. That is a great Dormant franchise, but I mean, I don't know what. That's Hideki Kamiya game. He didn't make Beautiful Joe 2, but I mean, Capcom is being Capcom. Capcom is Capcom, so I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Damian Williams, to join the private Discord, you need to be a member, or you need to be on Patreon. If you're on Patreon, there should already be a link. I posted a fresh link yesterday. So you're not a member on here, so you need to be a Patreon. Tier 2 and up will get you into the Discord. I think Tier 1 even gets you into that as well. But I did post a fresh link on Patreon if you're on there, Damian Williams. Let's see here. Anybody remember Geist? I do remember Geist. Geist was actually it's a pretty cool game. It's pretty cool. I like Geist. Beautiful Joe 3 was promised. Capcom never delivered. Was it promised? Travis touched on it. I don't remember that, but then again, that was probably a long time ago that they were talking about that. Did they promise Beautiful Joe 3? Did they promise that? Let me see if I missed Five Nights at Freddy's Principles. People are way too soft. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. People just get butthurt about Game and Watch, and they'll definitely riot against Punch Out. Yeah, Punch Out would be a riot. Punch Out would definitely be a riot. Oh man, dude. Mega Man Legends sub-series. Okay, Mega Man Legends sub-series. How would you bring it back though? How would you bring it back? What type of gameplay elements would you add? I do remember Eternal Darkness. We were just talking about that earlier. I do. You can look it up. It's only about a 6-hour game, but it's good. What's it play, Brad? What's it play like? I don't like how Itachi burned me for 7 days and nights, but it's fine with me. Burns through us all, man. You burned everybody. You activated that Makikushino. You burned through everybody else with that, my boy. You burned through the chat with it. You're good. You're good. You were good. All right, guys. So let's go and let's get this music going. We're gonna be playing some. We'll play some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for you guys. Let me get this. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Maybe we could do the Torna OST. All right. Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna do the Torna OST, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta make a call right now. I'll be right back when it comes to everything. Can you guys hear the music fine? I think I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more. Should be the intro title for the Torna music. It might get louder, but I'm going to go to this. So there we go. Let's hold up. There we go. So it says starting soon, but I'm going to go ahead and copy this text over. Copy, paste. Oh no! Oh god! What is this? What just copied and pasted over? Remove. What the heck was that? That was weird. Let's see here. I want to copy this. Copy. NFL Essence, yeah. Paste. There you go. Alright. Alright. So we'll be right back, okay, guys? Hopefully the music sounds good. We'll be right back. I gotta make a phone call, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. We're gonna take about 5-10 minute intermission, okay? All right, now we are officially back. Sorry, I had the mic muted just for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. That was a long intermission. What was that? That was like 15 minutes or something like that. Sorry about that. I had a very important phone call to make. I'm going to be very busy in the next couple days. Oh my gosh. Being an adult, dealing with crazy people is the worst. Don't ever deal with... Here's the thing that I'll tell you. Here's some advice for everybody. Here's the advice for everybody. Don't get involved with crazy people. Like, crazy people will literally, one, they can kill you, but two, they'll make your life a living hell. So try to identify crazy before you get involved with it. You know what I'm saying? And there's multiple ways to identify crazy. People who overreact all the time are crazy. People who make really weird comparisons, like crazy comparisons that overreact to things, they're also crazy. People who overly make dramatic type of things, like everything is dramatic to them, they're also crazy. So don't deal with people who do crazy things and who continuously show you that they could be crazy, because at some point they will turn crazy and you will be caught up in their crazy. So yeah, that's my advice to you guys, so you can avoid crazy. Because I'm dealing with crazy. so yeah, so make sure you avoid that, guys. Don't deal with crazy people or people who could become crazy at some point. So anyway, let's see here. That's a lot of crazy. It is. It is. And I mean that in a sense of like serious type of, like, not like talking about video games, you know. I'm talking about just in the serious, like, life sense, you know, and things like that. So anyway, let's get back to the actual content here, shall we, guys? So, do we have any... I guess we can just go into random Q&A since it's already an hour 14. I do have an appointment by around 3 o'clock or so with one of my associates. So we're definitely going to try to end the stream before 3 o'clock. So if you guys have any other questions... I'll do questions. I'll do a nice long Q&A, random Q&A, because I was on the phone for 15 minutes, so I'm terribly sorry about that, guys. So we'll do Q&A, and if you have any more questions or any more thoughts on what games that you could see like come back, go ahead and let me know in the chat. Tag me at PlayerSense. If you have a question, tag me at PlayerSense. It's a random question. We can talk about anything. Smash Ultimate. Make sure you check out my video if you haven't already seen that video that I did about the whole leak deal with no spoilers. No spoilers in the chat either, guys. So make sure you check out that if you haven't seen it already. So yeah, there's that as well. So you can check that out. Also, Everspace Stellar Edition is confirmed for December 11th digital. The physical version will be out early next year. So if you're looking forward to for Everspace, then yeah, that should be here December 11th. And it will be a physical edition on early next year. $31. You'll save 20% if you pre-order from the eShop. You'll get it for $31.99. The normal pricing is usually set at $39.99. The physical edition will be that price as well. It does include all of the encounters, the base game, all the encounter add-ons, the original soundtrack with over 60 hit sound, or just 60 songs, as well as the interactive art book in game. Rockfish says that the full set of 41 achievements has been implemented directly into the game as well. So there's that. If you're looking forward to Everspace Stellar Edition, not Interstellar, Stellar Edition. All right. Let's see. Yeah, don't call a crazy person crazy to their face. Things get crazy, pretty much. Let's see here. You're okay. You're okay. Fire Blast. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Can I make a 10-minute video explaining why Eevee is better than Pikachu? I probably could make a 10-minute video. Why? Because Eevee technically is better than Pikachu. Because Eevee can evolve into a bunch of different forms, and Pikachu needs a Thunderstone to evolve into Raichu. And then on top of that, like, it has a de-evolution, right? It has like the Pichu, which is trash. So yeah, I think in every sense of the way, Eevee's better than Pikachu from a Pokemon standpoint. Let's see here. Nemanaro says, player says, which game do you think Monolith Soft will release first, new IP or Xenoblade Chronicles X2? I think it's going to be a new IP first. I think it's going to be a new IP. ID Maze, what's up, man? Good to see you here again. Alonzo Vine says, player says, did you see that Reuben Foster got picked up by the Redskins? Did Reuben Foster get picked up by the Redskins? That's going to be, if he can stay out of trouble, which is very hard for Reuben Foster to do. That'd be a good pickup for them. He's a first round talent. You know, he's a great player. But it's just the guy got arrested 12 hours before the football game started. Like, you can't get as a professional athlete, you can't get arrested. You're getting paid millions of dollars, right? You can't get arrested 12 hours before your game. Like when you're traveling for a football game, you can't get arrested that day. That's ridiculous. So 49ers have to let him go. They have to let him go. So hopefully the Redskins can get a player that can salvage his career, because right now it's not looking too good. Too much domestic violence stuff with Reuben Foster. I don't know what his problem is, but he needs to chill, man. He's too rich. He has too much money to be dealing with this type of stuff. Like, he's rich, you know. Like, when you're rich, you don't need to do those type of things. You're rich, you know. Not saying that people who aren't rich shouldn't be. I mean, like, have a right to do what he's doing, but I just don't understand the like. You're an NFL player. Like, what is the deal? Anyway, let's move on here. Still waiting for a full HD remake, / remaster of Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Sega has pretty much said, hey, you want Skies of Arcadia? How about no? How about take, I don't know, what do they make? Soccer Manager? Take what else? What other games do they make? They don't make, like, they don't treat any of their old school franchises good, man. Let's see here. He needs to get off the. Reuben Foster isn't on roids. He's not on roids. More money, more problems. Yeah, yeah. Says the people who use their money to create more problems instead of getting rid of their problems. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. Let's see here. Fireball says OJ Valkyria Chronicles 2/3 remake remaster. Maybe that'd be great. Let's see here. From the infamous words of Daddy Sakurai, we must be crazy. Yeah. Michael says, hey OJ, I have a question. Did you ever think of remaking the theme of your channel for a Xenoblade 2 theme? Well, I don't really have a theme, like a theme, like remaking the theme of your channel to Xenoblade 2. No, I never did. Because the problem with remaking it in the Xenoblade sense, what if Xenoblade becomes not as popular anymore? If I remake it into like a I mean, I could, but if anything, it'd be just like a side type of thing. It'd be something that I'd introduce. For example, like I used to have Sheik a lot, but Sheik is a ninja as well, you know? So if I do introduce Xenoblade stuff, it's not going to be like the whole thing. Because like Ninja and the Village and all that stuff's like universal. It transcends games. It transcends you know, genres or whatever the case is. You know, that's just something, it's pop culture. It's like embedded into that. Like Naruto, Villages, Ninja, that whole history is just embedded into just normal history and pop culture. Whereas Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is not. That's just a game that might not be relevant 10 years from now. Whereas Ninja, Villages, all that stuff will be relevant forever. So yeah, maybe not Naruto as much, but like that saga, it's like Dragon Ball Z is always going to be relevant no matter what, you know. I think Naruto's kind of in that same category. So let's see here. Travis Touchdown says Team Sonic Racing, that's close to Skies of Arcadia, right? Or how about Vice and Iker and them in Valkyria Chronicles? Yeah, so Players said, Crit says, jokes aside, I would like to revive F-Zero Mother Series, Chrono Trigger remastered exclusively on the Switch, and a 007 game. I'll take Chrono Trigger on anything remastered, but yeah, Switch would be nice. Switch would be really nice if we can get something like that. I agree, dude. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely great. That'd be absolutely great. What did I miss, guys? Anything that I missed that you guys were saying while I was gone? Unless the crazy word count, bruh. Crazy. I don't think crazy in any sense is good in any. I mean, I see what you're trying to go with that angle, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I know. You know. How about a new Diddy Kong Racing? Diddy Kong Racing, and a new game based on playing as King K. Rool. Playing as King K. Rool, I think here's what I think that they should do. Not playing as King K. Rool, but I think they should make a game where maybe you take control as King K. Rool. Like for example, Super Mario Odyssey spoiler coming up. At one point, you play as Bowser. You know, so I think maybe something like that would be cool. I think they have like Bowser's like they have other stuff too where they use like Bowser as a playable character. So maybe they use something like that. But yeah, that'd be cool. Theory Tiger with the dollar donation says the merch store link doesn't work. Going to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream, everyone. Shoutouts. Oh god, the merch store link. Okay, I'll get a new link. Sorry about that, guys. I think probably people have been trying to buy merch and they can't even buy merch because the links don't work. So thank you, Theory Tiger. I appreciate that, and have a good night, man. I know it's late there in Sweden, already well past 2, or it's well past 2 where I'm at, so it's well past, it's almost midnight where you're at or something like that. So thank you, man. I appreciate you coming out to the stream. Let's see here, but thank you for the donation, homie. Let's see here. Fire Blast says, yo, OJ, do you think Monosoft's new IP will be shown off next year? I think there's a good possibility that it's shown off next year. Yeah. Darth Wesker says a segment in DKC game where you play as K. Rool would be cool. Yeah, it'd be good. The one with Bowser was awesome. So. Let's see. Nintendo needs to make Golden Sun Switch. I don't know if they need to make it, but it would be nice if they did. It would be really good. It would be really good if they did. I'd like it. Skies of Arcadia remaster. Never getting the. Yeah, Sega hates. Sega hates. They just hate. They hate Skies of Arcadia. I don't think they like it. I don't think they like it. Alright, Spartan Total Warrior hack and slash. Okay. I gotta check out that Spartan Total Warrior, Brad. My dream is wanting Mithra Smash Ultimate is no more. Maybe, like I said, maybe we see some DLC. Maybe we see some DLC. I miss Comic Zone. Yeah, Comic Zone was pretty cool. I remember that game was really cool as a kid. People thought it was really good. Like, I mean, I know it's an okay game, but it was hype. Comic Zone was hyped up so much when I was a kid. And I mean, I played it. I thought it was okay, but I wasn't crazy about it when I was a kid. But it was hyped up like it was like, because I mean, it was comics, right? It was like, oh my gosh, comics, you're going to be able to like, yo, like this is going to be great. And I played it and I thought it was okay. I just didn't think it was as good as they were hyping it up to be. But hey, it is what it is. Sega is about Sonic, Yakuza, and a few other things. Yeah, Sega doesn't really do too much other things outside of their, you know, bread and butter. Their bread and butter, so yeah. A new Pac-Man game? Thank Meme Center, man. You ain't even old enough to remember why Pac-Man was good in the first place. So let's stop acting like you even like Pac-Man, because I know you don't. Kid Astra says players. It's also what are the chances of getting a Xenogears game remade on the Switch? I would say Xenogears is probably really low. A Xenogears game, a Xenosaga is more likely than a Xenogears. Xenogears, that's PS1, right? So yeah, I don't think a Xenogears game is coming, but a Xenosaga maybe. Ploth essence. Patoth essence. Patoth essence. When do you think they're gonna show retro? When do you think gonna show retro their game? My boy with the grammar. Retro's game. Maybe it's shown off at the Game Awards. You never know. We're gonna have to wait and see, dude. Thank me says I play Pac-Man in the arcades and in the OG Xbox. All right, man. Thank me. All right, so maybe you play a little bit of Pac-Man. What you know about that Pac-Man? Yo, what's up, Ataki? Good to see you here, man. Good to see you here. I do remember White Knight Chronicles. I do remember White Knight Chronicles. That game was so hyped, dude. It was so hyped to be like this console / MMO game, and then like it came out and it was like it was okay. It just wasn't what people thought it was going to be. But yeah, man. Yeah, I remember that game. The issue with Xenogears is more is owned by Square Enix than being on the PS1. Then you'd have to work through Monolith to get it right. It's just a mess. Well, no, I'm just saying I never said that PS1 was the obstacle more so than anything, although that's still an obstacle. But yeah, it's owned by Square Enix. That's the thing. But that's, you know, I never said that the PS1 was a PS, like it being on PS1 is the obstacle. We can get remakes from PS1. Medieval's coming out. That's a remake from PS1. We've gotten other games from that generation remade, but yeah, Square Enix would have to want to do it, and I've already talked about that earlier in the stream. If you were here, I was like, Square Enix just goes Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy. Square Enix just throws Final Fantasy in our face, you know, over and 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 over again. So there you go. And then when they do make, like, they do go back to the classics, like let's say a Valkyrie Profile, right? Valkyrie Profile, or they go back to the classic Secret of Mana. Look at what they've given us. When it comes to the classics, look at their efforts when it comes to their classic RPG library. Chrono Trigger on PC, Garbo when it first came out. They're fixing it, but still kind of Garbo when it first came out. Valkyrie Profile, mobile. Look at Secret of Mana, low budget, shoestring budget on the PS Vita and the PS4, no Switch version. Look at Secret of Mana, the collection. No Western release, no localization. Square Enix has shown a complete disregard and disrespect for their franchises that made them who they are outside of Final Fantasy, that made Square Enix household names outside of Final Fantasy. I know Final Fantasy was big, but the other games to fill the gaps when Final Fantasy was, you know, whatever, when people were done playing their Final Fantasy, they've shown a blatant disregard for not caring about any of those franchises. So it's hard for me to sit here and say, you know, Square Enix is going to do anything. Yeah, so to Elging's point, yeah, Square Enix is the major hurdle here, more so than anything. So the reason why I said that Xenosaga could be a thing more is because that's Bandai Namco. So you'd have to get Bandai Namco to work with Nintendo, and they have a much better working relationship. So yeah, I'm not answering anymore. And if you just put a game and then you put a question mark afterwards, and you don't, like, if it's an old school game and you don't tell me what you'd actually make it, I'm not gonna answer anything. Like, if you want Starfy or if you want something, you tell me how it should come back. Thank me. I'm not gonna answer that. Like, I've already answered that so many times with Starfy. Like, that game's dumb. Like, so tell me a way that they can make Starfy modern that to where it'd be playable for everyone can enjoy it in today's sense. You let me know. You let me know. Thank me. I'm gonna ask you a question. What would you do with Starfy? How about that? I cannot. Is it Oplexium? Says players, I would like a new Pilot Wings with online multiplayer leaderboards and weekly challenges. Maybe a reboot of Geist. Yeah, the Pilot Wings would be cool. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of Pilot Wings though, but I think it'd be cool if somebody else did. Like, you know, if they could, you know, it'd be cool for the people who like that game. So, let's see here. Aron says, "Players, do you think Nintendo could buy the rights to all the Xeno games they don't own?" Yeah, they could. Yeah. If Nintendo really wanted Xenosaga and really wanted Xenogears, they could probably buy it, but I don't know if they will. I don't think that they're going to, but if they really wanted it, they could. You know, I do know of I do know of something that Nintendo, you know. It's not that franchise though, but I do know of something that maybe Nintendo bought or not, maybe. So maybe we'll see more. But no, they did that. I don't think that they didn't buy Xenosaga and Xenogears. You know, so you tease. No, but if they did buy that, I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, I mean, if I wouldn't entertain that at all. But no, they didn't buy that. But I wish maybe one of these days we can get something. PogChamp in the chat. Let's go. Let's see here. Any other questions, guys? Does that have to do with the nosebleed announcement? Let's see. Square Enix is too ambitious for the recklessness. Sometimes, yeah. Fireblast Gaming says, players, OJ, do you think we will ever see a new Ninja Gaiden game? Yeah, I mean, ever, like in the history of mankind, like 500 years from now, is Ninja Gaiden still going to be around? I mean, I don't know. But will we ever see will there ever be another Ninja Gaiden game? Yeah, probably at some point, dude. Ninja Gaiden is a pretty storied franchise. They'll bring it back. They'll bring it back at some point, man. Dank Meme says, I would like to see RPG element and more multiplayer modes to Starfield since the combat is easy for people to use. All right, there you go. So maybe Starfield comes back. The stupid looking star video game. Hey, well, I play as a dumb looking star with RPG. Like you have a RPG star out there. A golden star that has RPG elements. All right, sounds good, dude. Can't wait to not buy it. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just joking with you, Dick. I'm just joking with you. Let's see. Oh my gosh. You know what I'd like to see come back? I'd like to see like Red Steel. You guys remember Red Steel? Red Steel 1 and 2? Red Steel 2 is dope. Red Steel, third person action adventure game. Red Steel, third person action adventure game. That sounds like your type of game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Third person action adventure. Red Steel 3. Make it to where like you have katana and gunfights, dude. Third person, like make it almost like not quite like Bayonetta, but like a Bayonetta or like a Darksiders 3. That would be dope. That would be dope. You know what? To be honest, I don't want the motion controlled stuff. But if they put that in there, that's fine. But I personally wouldn't want it. But I know other people probably would want that, right? Because that's what Red Steel 2 was about, the slashing, like all that. But I wanted to put in button controls. But that was in first person, though. That's the thing. The reason why you can do it, you can do that game. Although Legend of Zelda has shown us that you can do it in third person. But I mean, like, I'd really like to see like Bayonetta style Red Steel 3. That'd be dope. KJ2399 says, player since do you think Capcom will ever bring back their games like Rival Schools and Breath of Fire series for the Switch in general? Well, it's Capcom, so I'm never gonna sit here and say Capcom's gonna do something, you know. Outside of they're gonna bring ports to the Switch. That's what I do know, that they're gonna port games to the Switch. I don't know what they're gonna do exactly with those ports, but they're gonna port games to the Switch. That's what I do know about Capcom. T-Dude says, player says, do you think Ubisoft should team up with Suda51 and bring in ports of No More Heroes 1 and 2 for the Switch? I know Suda wants to do that, so maybe they'll get it done. I think they only do that though if you get No More Heroes 3 confirmed, then that's when you bring out like the, you know, once we get the confirmation of that. But right now, like No More Heroes 1 and 2 is such a different game than Travis Strikes Again, and No More Heroes 1 and 2 plays like kind of garbage, to be honest. Like it has a lot of style and substance, but the gameplay in No More Heroes 1 is, it's definitely dated. The open world in No More Heroes 1 is absolutely atrocious. It is the worst one of the worst open worlds that I've ever seen in my life. For the seventh generation and up, it is trash. The hitboxes are horrible. No More Heroes 2 is definitely a little bit more modern and would work better, but No More Heroes 1 would need a lot of work. That would need a lot of work. Let's see here. Yeah, you were doing chores in No More Heroes 1. Like you were, I think you were like mowing lawns and you were like picking up coconuts and stuff like that. Any other questions, guys? Let's keep it going. Just tag me at Player Essence or hashtag Player Essence. Also, shout outs to Andy Mine. Oh, never mind. He edited his pledge down. Okay. He went from 20 to 10, but it's all good. Thank you, Andy Mine, for your continued support. Also, shout outs to Danny, who also edited. Why am I giving people shout outs for editing the pledge? Never mind. I don't want to out them like that. Sorry, I thought they were actually upping their. Oh, I thought it was new pledges, but they were actually people who were just editing their pledges. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Any other questions, guys? Solidus T says, remember when No More Heroes phone call via Wii Remote? I do remember that. That was actually pretty interesting back in the day. Quake SRK says, player since, do you mind the early Smash Ultimate combos in tech? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'd rather not have it up there. People, you know, put it up there on the internet rather than them just do it and not ruin it for other people. But it is what it is. How's my day? My day was good. How was your day? T-Dude says, what was your favorite game show based video game? Game show based video game. Game show based video game. I don't know. Give me some examples. What do you mean by game show based video game? What is it like Nick Arcade? Something like that? Like Nick Arcade was cool. Let's see. So you think about trying or looking at Spartan Total Warrior? Yeah, send me a copy, Brad. Is it on PC? Is it on PC? Can I buy it on Steam? Let's see here. Secret Astra says player since Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 remastered on Switch with Octopath Engine. No, I don't want first of all, the Octopath uses Unreal Engine 4, so that would be those remastered using Unreal Engine 4. And next, no, I don't want a bunch of Octopath clones. I've already said that multiple times. I don't want a bunch of Octopath clones. If they're going to do Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, I'd like to see them do the remaster like they did like Final Fantasy. What was it, like 3? On the DS. Remember the Final Fantasy remasters that came to the DS? I'd rather have them, and they came to PC as well, like the old school Final Fantasies. I'd rather have them remaster like that and make the graphics what they want to make it its own style. Don't make it I don't want Octopath clones. I know a lot of people do like the style and everything, but I really don't want Octopath clones. But that's just me. Any other questions, my boys and girls? Shout out to the viewership. I don't think we dipped really below 100 even after my little intermission that I had. So thank you guys for sticking with me during this. Shout outs to Dormant Brio with the subscription. Thank you so much, Dormant Brio. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Hopefully you enjoy it here. Everybody in the chat, please welcome him. You can only play it on PC through Dolphin emulator, GameCube emulated, or PS2 emulator if you really want to go that route. Oh, there's no Steam or PC version. Okay. Zero Flaws says I like Professor Layton on Switch. Any talk about that? Yeah, there actually already has been Professor Layton talk on the Switch. All you got to do is Google it and you'll see Professor Layton on Switch. There's been multiple videos of what Level 5 wants to do, and I think there's already something that was Professor. I think we already got Professor Layton in terms of them talking about Professor Layton coming to the Switch. There's I guess it was a rumor. Yeah, Level 5 talks Layton on Switch. So it was a while ago, but it does seem like Layton is going to be coming to the Switch. Yeah, Layton's Mystery coming to the Switch. Yeah, so Layton's Mystery is coming to the Switch. I talked about that 6 months ago. Copy link address. Let's see. Lady Layton is already on the Switch, a port of the 3DS game. So there you go. Layton's already on there. Yeah, Layton's already on there. So there you go. Go get Professor Layton on the Switch. There's like three Layton games on phone too. Well, he's talking about Switch though. Level 5, Nemanaro, I keep on calling you Mario. Nemanaro says, plus since Level 5 needs to stop messing around and make a real sequel for Fantasy Life. I mean, maybe, but I don't know if Fantasy Life is like one of their big ones, right? Zero Flaws says, player since thought I might have her just managed, just imagined, nice, thanks. Yeah, there's already there, so go get your Professor Layton on the Switch, dude. Is it only in Japan, though, or is it out worldwide for everything? I don't know. I'm waiting for Level 5 to bring Snack World to the West. You'll be waiting forever. Level 5 takes their sweet time with localizations. Japan only. Yep, Japan only. Well, hopefully they're gonna get a Western release sometime soon. Is it Rob Gonzalez? Rob Gonzalez with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the Ninja Village. Appreciate that. Really do. keep the questions coming, guys. I can answer questions for about another maybe 5-10 minutes before I gotta take a call with my associate. Or yeah, well, Google Hangout. Yeah, level 5. A lot of Japan only releases so far. Suikoden. Yeah, I've heard about it. Andre Sorrell says, "What's up? Did you happen to purchase any Black Friday titles listed on the eShop?" Yeah, I purchased Celeste. What was that Ace Attorney crossover? Yeah, there was an Ace Attorney crossover. There was. Rose Nally one says, "Questions. Do you know if Grandia Collection is delayed to next year? I thought it said it would be out this year. Also, too bad Square has a third game they will never re-release. Never re-release it. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to come out this year, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Yo, shout outs to Avatar Renji, my boy Avatar Renji. Welcome back, homie. You've been around for a while, so thank you so much, Avatar Renji. Do appreciate that. Just in a bit, Amaterasu will burn through us all. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that. Everybody, welcome Avatar Renji to the Elite Ninja of Player Essence. Also, shout out to Avatar Renji. Hopefully you enjoy your emotes. You have access to those now. And then also the community Discord, private Discord page. We also have access to that. Just go on the community tab. It should be right there for you. Read the rules, then go ahead and hop into the Discord and go to the general chat and have fun. You can set up gameplay sessions with people and everything. It's awesome. And then you can also come on to our PE game nights as well, PE Ultimate game night. So that should be fun. So thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Do I think Mega Man Legends will get ported to the Switch? Probably not, Clint, man. Who's on the PE podcast this week? Same cast. I already said I've heard about it, man. Yeah, I've heard about it. The Suikoden or whatever. Yeah, I've heard about it. I don't really care about it that much. If you want my opinion, I don't have one. Really, I don't really care. It's okay, but I mean, that'd be great if they made some more or something, but yeah. Solidus T says, players, since any news on potential release date for Saints Row the Third? No, the only thing that we got on Saints Row the Third is that we got the name. It's called Saints Row the Third, the full package or something like that. So we got the name, but I don't think we're going to see anything on that game. Maybe not until early next year. Maybe the game comes out in January with that game. So yeah, nothing new. Crit Astra says, question, speaking of which, I played Warframe. I really like how it looks and plays and didn't get the chance to play online multiplayer yet. I only have one concern. Okay. What's the concern? Why do you cut yourself off? Did you run out of characters or something? The only concern that I have is the always online. That's the only problem with the game. The game is continuously updated. So like while you're playing, like real time new missions kind of come in. I can see why the game is online, and also cheating. They don't want people to cheat. That's one of the biggest problems with that style of game. It's really loot heavy. It's really resource heavy. And if there's an offline version, people can cheat. People will modify. People will do things to cheat, duplicate cards, all sorts of stuff. So everything's handled on the server side, and cheating is checked for continuously. So I can see why the game is, always online. There's multiplayer, there's PvP, and there's co-op as well. So yeah. But that's my only concern is that now here's the thing that I would like for them to do. I'd like for them to separate Warframe single player and multiplayer. That's what I would like. I would like for them to make Warframe 2 and make a complete single player campaign that you can play offline, and then make Warframe Online, which is your online Warframe, your campaign. And maybe you can carry over some light elements, like a couple different things from your single player Warframe account, but not everything, so people can't cheat and carry over everything that they have. So that's what I'd like to see them do. If there is a Warframe 2, I don't know if there ever will be, because Warframe, there's already been like a Warframe 2 within Warframe. When Warframe first launched to Warframe at this point, it's changed like 2 or 3 times, So I mean, there's already pretty much the Warframe that we're playing is Warframe 2. But if there ever is another real Warframe that they call like Warframe 2, I would really hope that they just separate it, make it a $60 package, and make Warframe Online, and make Warframe 2 make it Warframe 2 single player, almost like Red Dead Redemption, right? Red Dead Redemption 2, you have the base game, single player, nothing else, and then you have a whole separate thing, Red Dead Redemption 2 online, or GTA 5 online. So that's what I want them to do, just separate it. So yeah, I love the custom robo for the GameCube. Would be great to see a port or reboot of the series. Well, there is somewhat of a light reboot. Snaptic Drive is made by the same guy who made that. So check out my video on Snaptic Drive. I've made it. I think I made a couple videos, and the guy who did custom robo is making a game that's like custom robo, and it's coming to the Switch. It's coming to Switch and PC. So check that out when you get the opportunity. Actually, I can even link a video for you. Yeah, Snaptic Drive. I talked about it 2 months ago. Here's the video for whoever asked that question. Quick question: how to fudge? Can you play the game without playing with other ninja? Every time I play a mission, it just ends in 2 to 5 minutes while I do something else. I don't get it. How can you play the game without playing with other ninja? Every time I play a mission, it just ends in 2. You can play the game single player if you want, or you can play it multiplayer. If you're playing with other people, like randoms, they're just gonna run right through the mission. You know, they're not gonna sit and wait for you to do other things. They're gonna run through the mission and do the mission. If you play by yourself, you can explore and do what you want. So it's up to you. I mean, it's up to you. Or you can get into a clan. You can join up with us when we're playing, and you know, we do missions. Like when we play, we do missions that are like survival. So you can explore, you can fight the enemies, and we just talk during that, and we just boost each other. That's how our sessions go. So it's up to you, man. Otherwise, if I were you, I would just play the single player. Just do the single player missions, do the missions that go in like the quests, do the quests that they have for you, and just do that, man. So yeah. It looks like you might be getting overwhelmed with all the stuff that Warframe throws at you. Just do the quests. Just do the quests. Do the missions that are in your level. Unlock the nodes. You know, just take it simple. You know, take it easy. What's up? I'm a F&T Rex. How you doing today, man? Yeah, it's too good to be freemium. I agree. It's way too good to be freemium. I 100% agree. Did Ghostlight delay Fairy Fencer F, the RPG? I'm not sure. I think they might have. I'm not 100% sure though. That's a game that's looking pretty. Apparently people like that game on the PS4. So, well, yeah, I think Panic Button. The thing about it, DJ King, I think Panic Button, they have a very unique talent for the hardware, and they can dedicate it. I mean, I think it's gonna. Not everybody can do the same job on everything, right? There are people who do a better job at video editing than people, you know, that have the same equipment, right? Like there are people who you can give them Power Director, you can give them the same tools and assets, and they're not going to do a better job editing than somebody else who has the same exact equipment. So I think that's basically what it is with Panic Button. They all have the same access and tools and engines and everything, but Panic Button can just do things a little bit better than other people. So I mean, that's just really what it comes down to, is talent. People underestimate talent in the industry. They think that everybody can just make everything, and that it's easy. People think that developing games is easy. People trivialize development all the time. They think, oh, why don't they just do this? And like they just blurt out stuff, and they have no idea how hard it is to make games. So I think it's an acquired talent, and you've got to be good at what you're doing. And there's not a lot of people that can do it like Panic Button, you know. So yeah. Immortal Warframe? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Do you think we are going to see Bayo 3 at the Game Awards? We could, definitely. What's up, Blazer Link? How you doing today, man? Let's see. Hold up. When you're trying to play Warframe with the village, but misclick on the invite, so you get skipped. Rip. What are you talking about? I didn't invite misclick yesterday. Alright. Or misclick invited you, or what? Comment says, OJ, which drive-through should I go to? Drive-through? Like food? I mean, if you're in the West Coast, go to In-N-Out, right? Or you can go to like El Pollo Loco. I don't know. Whatever you feel like eating, man. Whatever you feel. Taco Bell. Chicago, sadly. Taco Bell. Can you repeat the question, please? My phone died. What question? What question? All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up, shall we? All right, we're wrapping it up. Okay, guys. So, I misclicked. And, oh, I thought you said misclick. I was like, misclick? Well, she wasn't there yesterday. So yeah, man. Shout outs to everybody who came out to the stream today. Thank you guys so much for coming back even after the intermission. I do appreciate that. Really good viewership for midday stream where I'm at. 141 people ending off here. So thank you guys so much. I do have a quick couple things here, guys. We are 9 away from our Elite Ninja goal. Thank you for the multiple members that joined up today. Thank you so much. But I think somebody dropped off because we had 140. I know that 2 came in, so somebody dropped off during the stream. But that's okay. We're at 141. We are 9 away from our Elite Ninja goal. We're almost there, guys. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Also, make sure you check out our videos. Check out our videos for the day. Make sure you do that. And guys, hit that like button. If we're not at 100 likes, then there's a problem. If we're not at 100 likes, then there's a problem. So guys, hit that like button before you go. Check out the videos that I did for the day. Kill La Kill. The game IF coming to the Switch, that is confirmed. So shout outs there. It's a pretty cool looking game from Arc System Works, developers behind Dragon Ball Fighters and Blaze Blue and all of that. Also, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the problem with the leaks and what the issue could be and the repercussions that we could face as gamers because of these leaks here. Also, Warframe Nintendo Switch gameplay part number 2, 4-player co-op online if you want to see how that works. You want to see how the interaction is, and if you want to be a part of PE Ultimate and be in the next Warframe gameplay videos and what we're doing for Smash Brothers, make sure you check out our Warframe gameplay. That's also up as well. All of those videos went up today, so make sure you check that out. If you're looking for something a little bit more single player wise, Darksiders 3 gameplay up on the channel already. First boss fight, no super spoilers. First boss fight against Envy, so that's cool to see Darksiders 3 running on the Xbox One X. We also had the next Legend of Zelda game. We talked about that, so if you missed that for this week, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee hitting 3 million. A lot of great content on the channel this week already and last week. So check out all the videos if you missed them when you got the opportunity before you go to sleep, lunch break, whatever the case is. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it. What are we at with likes? Where are we at with likes, guys? Before we get off the air here, where are we at with likes? Have we hit 100 yet? No, we're at 90. We're at 90. All right, let's stay on till we hit 100, guys. Can we stay on till we hit 100? I got an appointment to be at by 3, but we got to hit 100 likes. So can we get 110 to go or no? Are we all liked out at this point? Because it would be a shame. It would be a shame if we did not get to 100. So I don't know. It looks like we might not get there. We're at 93. I don't know. 92, 93. Let's go. I'll answer another question before I get off here then while we wait for you guys to hit the like button. For those who didn't hit the like button yet. Final Fantasy VII Remake never releasing. Good to see you here. Shout out to the lead into Final Fantasy VII Remake never releasing. 100 likes. Impossible. Impossible. Danielson. Denialson. 2 more likes. Can we get that before we go? So dude, what did you decide on, Colin Mitchell, for the food? Taco Bell? 1 more? I'll see if I can find another question here. Let's see. Do you think we'll see Platinum Games Babylon Fall at the Game Awards, dude? I forgot that the game was even being made. But yeah, maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll see it soon. All right, there we go, 104. So thank you guys so much. I do appreciate that last second push for 100. And if you want to watch the replay of this will be up for the replay. It'll be up in a couple hours. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.